Hello and welcome to When It Comes Down to It with Chuck Boutall at rtilearning.com. Today we're talking about HEPA filtration systems. HEPA filtration systems will remove most of the particulate out of the air, but not all. And that's one of the things we're going to talk about today. So literally it'll pull 99.97% of particulate down to 0.3 microns in size out of the air every time it goes through the unit. Now remember, there's a HEPA certified filtration filter itself, and then there's a HEPA certified filtration system. So if you need a whole system to be HEPA certified, you need to make sure that that's going to happen for you. Now exactly how big is a micron? Well, a human hair is between 50 and 100 microns. So when we're talking 0.3 microns, we're talking about something that is obviously so small you're not going to be able to see it with the human eye. And one of the things that we had a loss, and it was a smoke loss or fire loss. And what has happened is you can see the pre-filter here has been completely contaminated with the fire. Now this filtration system here, being a MERV 8 high capacity, will not filter out all of the soot particulate. And as you can see, it transferred right through into our HEPA filtration system here. So this HEPA is no longer acceptable to be used on the field because a lot of it has been plugged up, or basically it has arrested the particulate, which of course sticks in the filter and reduces its efficiency. So what we're going to do in just a minute is we're going to change it out with a brand new one. You can see the difference between the two rather markedly. As you can see on this side of the filter, still pretty clean. So it literally caught the soot and the fine particulate and kept it from going up into the air. So our filter did its job, but it needs to be replaced. So we'll simply drop in the new one, ensuring that we have our seal in the proper direction. And many of these filters also have an angle or an arrow showing you airflow. In this particular case, our rubber seal is our clue. Take the time right now to investigate the inside of this unit and see if it needs to be cleaned up at all. Typically that area is obviously behind HEPA filtration, so it's quite clean. We'll reestablish our fasteners and we'll change out our pre-filter. Now as you can see, we've got our new HEPA filter in, and of course pre-filter will be added to it. One of the things you can always do is add roll filter material to the outside intake of the actual unit too. When you do that, it also protects your pre-filtration, which is a few dollars as well. Now remember, we just had a little bit of smoke in here, so there's no problem with that. If you're removing any type of contaminants, molds, lead, or any type of hazardous or regulated materials like asbestos or whatever else out of the air, and you need to do service work on this machine, that filter is probably going to have that hazardous material in it. So make sure you do it in the right environment, wearing the proper PPE, and dispose of that filter properly. As always, thanks for learning with rtilearning.com.